Hello students, welcome to the cbse chemistry lecture series. So in this video we are going to discuss about the IUPAC nomenclature of organic compounds containing one functional groups and multiple bonds and substituents. Whereas in the previous video we discussed about that IUPAC nomenclature with the rules and regulations, as well as discussing only the hydrocarbons, that is alkane, alkene, alkynes. Now we are going to discuss about using one functional groups, multiple bonds and substituents. Yes, let us take first rule, the longest carbon chain. First we have to see the parent chain. In that parent chain, we have to select the longest carbon chain. Containing functional groups as well as multiple bonds. Say for example, we'll take an example like what? CH3, CH2, CH, CH2, OH, CH2, CH3. So in this example, how we can name the organic compounds? See, in what way we have to start this numbering. Suppose if you are starting the numbering from this side, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the maximum number of carbon atoms. But if you select and what, using this one number from the functional group side, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I give starting numbering from the functional group, then it comes only 4 is the maximum number of carbon atoms in a chain. Or suppose if you select this as a parent chain, it does not cover the functional group. So in this rule we are saying that we have to give preference to functional groups. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the correct way. Or selecting the longest carbon chain, covering the functional groups. That is very, very important. So in this case, if it is a 4 carbon atom, what is the name for this case? It is a butane. And what is the name of the functional group? If it is an alcohol, OH group is there, we are having two things. One is a prefix as well as suffix is there. Prefix means hydroxy. Suffix means from the parent name, E letter is replaced by OL. So here it is what? Where it is attached. OH is attached in the first carbon atom. You would say 1 all. And this we can treat it as a substituents. Where it is attached. So you are starting numbering from here. 1, 2, 3, 4 is a parent name. So in the second carbon atom we have the ethyl substituents. So you would write 2 ethyl butane 1 all. That's a method of. So we in this particular rule we are giving the preference to functional group. So you have to start numbering from the functional group side. Yes, now we'll take another example, this compound. So how we can give the numbering? First rule is what? Select the longest carbon chain as a parent name. So if we select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the maximum number of carbon atoms. But here what the rule says, you have to cover the functional group as well as multiple bonds as a parent chain. So you have to select in this manner only, because it covers the double bond as well as the functional groups. So you have to give numbering from the left hand side, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you select like this, the carbon is only 6. If you select as a linear form, that is what 7 maximum carbon atoms. But here the rule says that you have to give preference to functional group and multiple bonds. So the functional group and the multiple bonds should cover the maximum number of carbon atoms. So you have to give in this manner only. So it is a maximum only 6 carbon atoms. And these we can treat it as a substituents where it is attached. Okay. So based on this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is the maximum number of carbon atoms, that is what? Hex. And functional group is there, CO is there. If it is a ketone, CO functional group, then what is the prefix name? What is the suffix name? Prefix is what? Oxo. Suffix is ONE. From the parent name you have to think about here. And if you select like this, so we are giving a double and what? Functional group is there. So you have to give preference to functional groups. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the things. So in this case, hex 2, 1. And 5 we are having a double bond. So you have to say hex 5 in 2, 1. And these two are substituents. Arrange substituent in alphabetical order. This is a methyl at the third position. Here in the fourth position we have a propyl, which will come first. So 3 methyl and 4 propyl, hex 5 into 1. This is the correct way of giving the IUPAC name for this exam. Next we will see there another one example applying the rules. Locant rule for functional groups. So these two compounds, in which side we have to give numbering to the compounds. So if you start from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 is the maximum carbon atoms. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you start numbering from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here the rule says if you start numbering from here, here is the nearest branching side starts. So in the lowest number is what? 2. But whereas the keto functional group is what? 4. But if you start numbering from here 1, 2, 3, 3 itself we are having a keto functional group. So you have to start numbering from the functional group. That's a least number to the functional group. So this is a correct way of giving the IUPAC or numbering the carbon atoms, and this is the wrong way. So if you number the carbon atoms from here, what is the parent name? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a hex. And 3 we are having a ONE, hexane 3, 1. And 5 we are having a methyl function substituents. 5 methyl hexane 3, 1. This is the correct way of numbering the carbon atoms. We will take this example, second example, and how to number the carbon atoms. If you start numbering from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or if you start numbering from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here the previous rule says there's the lowest number to the branching side, but we are not considering, in this particular examples, not considering the functional group. What is the rule says? You have to start numbering, you have to give preference to the functional group. So you have to start numbering from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the parent name, is the correct way of what? Covering the main functional groups. And this is the wrong way of giving the IUPAC name. So you start numbering from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is the parent name. So you have to write pentan. Only we are having a all, and these are all called, we can call as what? Substituents where it is attached. So 2, 4, 4, trimethyl pentane 1 all. This is the correct way of giving the IUPAC name for this compound. Another one rule is numbering the terminating functional groups. See the functional groups having CHO, COH, COR, CONH2, COCl, CN. These are all functional groups containing carbon atoms. Suppose this type of example where we can start the numbering. If we start numbering from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is the maximum number of carbon atoms, but it does not cover the functional group. So you have to give, or you have to consider, you have to preference the numbering the carbon atoms from the functional group. Suppose if the functional group is having a carbon atom, you start numbering from here 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the correct way of numbering the carbon atoms, and this is treated as a substituents. So you have to say, now where it is attached in those 2 positions. So you have to say 2 ethyl, and 4 means what is the parent name? Butane. And what is a suffix name for carboxylic acids? In the parent name E is replaced by OIC acid. So 2-ethyl butanoic acid or butane 1-oic acid. Normally the one number is no need to mention that one. If it is not mentioned, it is always in the first carbon atoms only. So 2-ethyl butane 1-oic acid or 2-ethyl butanoic acid is the correct one. Yes, we will take another example. So how we can number the carbon atoms? If we select in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the maximum number of carbon atoms, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have to number like this. So this is a correct way of, that is the maximum number of carbon atoms is a parent name. Now you may ask, so why not we start numbering from the functional group side? This functional group is not having the carbon atom. So but it's the least side. Yes, 1, 2, third itself we are having the functional. So this is the correct way of numbering the carbon atoms. So we are giving preference to functional group, and that is the lowest number to the functional group. So 7 means what is the parent name? It's a hept. Heptane, where it is attached? 3. Heptane 3 all. And these are all substituents, and where it is attached. Arrange substituents in alphabetical order. Fourth position we are having a 4-ethyl. And 5 we are having a 5, 5 dimethyl. Heptane 3 all. So this is the correct way of numbering the compounds. Thank you, students. If you have any doubts, please mention in the comment box. We will discuss few other compounds in the next class. Thank you.